Hello, boys and girls. Welcome to another episode of Miss P Teach Me. I'm Miss P, and today we are going to practice finding traits or habits of a character in a story. You will need to make sure that you have the Draw and Tell app downloaded onto your iPad before you continue this lesson. Pause the video on the next screen to download the Draw and Tell app. Then start the video again to begin the lesson. Now we are ready to go. So, how will we know when we have been successful in the lesson? Well, we will know we are successful when we can do these two things. 1. Draw the main character of the story. And 2. List 2 outside and 2 inside traits of the character. So that you stay with me and everybody learning today, this video will need to be paused when you see this screen. This will give you time to work on the lesson, apple up, and make hand pancakes to show when you are ready to move on. Apple up means to turn your iPad over very gently and lay it on a flat surface like a table or the floor. To make hand pancakes, stretch your fingers and hands as flat as you possibly can. Then put them under your legs and sit really still until it's time to move on with the learning. Let's practice. We see the screen. Somebody pauses the video. You practice what you've learned, then apple up with your iPad and make hand pancakes until someone starts the video playing again. Excellent job! I think you've got it. Now we can move on. Our lesson today is about character traits. Think about a tree. The branches of the tree list what the character looks like on the outside. For example, this character has red hair and has freckles. Those are outside traits. The fruits of the tree tell what the character is feeling inside. For example, this character is feeling very angry or maybe confused inside. Those are called inside traits. Think about the outside and inside traits of the main character in the story called The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein.
Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come and he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. And he would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples, and they would play hide-and-go-seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much, and the tree was happy. But time went by, and the boy grew older, and the tree was often alone. Then one day the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I'm too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I've only leaves and apples. Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, come up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I'm too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife, and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house, but you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house, and the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered. "Come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I am sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them." "I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb." "I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I'm just an old stump." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could, "well, an old stump is a good place for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down and rest." And the boy did, and the tree was happy.
Wasn't that a great story? Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Give me 2 thumbs up if you noticed some outside and inside traits of the tree character. Take a moment to tell a friend one outside trait and one inside trait you saw in the tree character. Now we will start our character trait project. First, I am going to think about 2 inside traits and 2 outside traits of the tree character. Next, I am going to open the Draw and Tell app. If this is the first time I have opened this app, I might need to give the app some permission to use my camera, my microphone, or have access to my photos. I will always choose yes, or allow, or okay if I am asked. I will tap the music icon on the bottom left to mute the sound. I will tap the blank paper tile. Then I will look at the paper choices and choose the paper style I want to do my drawing on. Pause the video on the next screen to complete these tasks. Then apple up by placing your iPad face down on a flat surface and make hand pancakes to show you are ready to move on with the lesson. Now I'm going to draw the tree character. I'm going to tap the tile on the top right of the screen and choose if I want to use paint or crayon or colored pencils. I think I want to draw my tree with a crayon, so I will tap the crayon tile. Now I'm going to choose a color. What color do I want? I think I want brown. I'm going to use my finger to draw my tree with branches. I can even change the color and make some leaves. Pause the video on the next screen to draw your tree. Don't forget about the branches. They are super important. I have my tree and I have some branches, but I'm not so good at drawing fruit. So I'm going to use the stencil tile. Let's see. I think I want to use the paint this time. So I will tap the paintbrush tile and I'm going to change the color to orange. Now I'm going to tap the stencil tile. I'm going to choose the circle stencil and I'm going to tap on it. Now I'm going to change the size by using the arrows and move it to where I want my fruit to be on the tree. I'm going to use my finger to color over the stencil. When I tap the X, the stencil will go away and my fruit circle will stay there. I need to make sure I have at least 2 fruits on my tree. Pause the video on the next screen and add fruit to your tree. My tree is looking awesome! How does yours look? Now I want to write 2 outside traits by 2 branches on my tree. I think I want to use the colored pencils this time. So I will tap the colored pencil tile and I'm going to change the color to black. Let's see. 2 outside traits of the tree in the story are, it grew tall in the beginning of the story, and then it became short when the boy cut it down. Now I'm going to write 2 inside trait words next to 2 of my fruits. Pause the video on the next screen and write your 2 outside and your 2 inside traits about your tree. My tree drawing is all finished. See? I have 2 outside traits and 2 inside traits. Now I'm going to record my voice saying my name and telling the traits that I chose. I tap the record tile, wait until I hear go, and then I'll start talking. I will push stop when I'm finished speaking.
Record your voice. 3, 2, 1, go!
This is Miss P. This is my tree from the giving tree. 2 outside traits the tree has is it was tall, and then when the boy chopped it down, it became small. 2 inside traits is that the tree was very caring to the boy, and sometimes the tree felt very sad. I can play back my recording to make sure it's just what I want. To save my drawing and recording, I'm going to tap the back arrow up here. Then I will tap the picture icon and then the drawing I want to save to photos. Now I'm all set. Pause the video on the next screen. Record your name and tell about your 2 outside and your 2 inside traits on your tree. Then save your creation to the photo album. Now I am all finished with my project. And I was very successful. How do I know? Well, I did the two things that we said we were going to do in the beginning. I drew the character of my tree, and I was able to name 2 outside and 2 inside traits of the tree. I am now going to set the app back to the startup screen. So I will tap the back arrow on the top left of the screen. Now I am all set the next time I want to make something in Draw and Tell. I hope you had fun reviewing character traits. I had a blast with you. Hope to see you again real soon as we learn something else on Miss P Teach Me. Goodbye.